Hello and welcome to Kinda Wet Hair Vlog. I mean, it's a wet hair vlog until like 11 o'clock at night, so it still counts. Trust me, my hair is still is still wet. I don't know. It's a night vlog. This is a 3-day weekend, and I was kind of like, huh, I uh, I don't have anything to do this evening. I have made significant progress on other projects and stuff, and I haven't vlogged in a while, and I really haven't. So I decided that I was going to, we're gonna do a vlog. We're gonna do you know, one of the old wet hair vlogs. And I decided that I'm gonna kill two birds with one stone, and I'm gonna do a little Lego piece here. This is only what 221 pieces, so I should be able to get it done in somewhat short order. I think. I should probably be able to complete it within a video. It's not going to take me very long at all, and I should be be able to do it in this limited space that we have. The camera is actually pointed downward a little bit. I don't know how I feel about it. First of all, because it makes me do this, and it makes me have less of a neck than I usually have, which is too much neck, or maybe not enough. I don't know. I don't know. It's weird, whatever it is. And it really doesn't help you see what I'm doing, so I'm just going to have to like lift up intermittently and show you what I'm doing. So that's kind of how it's going to be. But yeah, I decided to do this vlog. I don't have a topic prepared. Oh shit, there's stickers. Oh my God, this book is so small. It's, that's adorable. I don't have it. It's really tiny. Wow. I don't have a topic prepared, so I'm just going to talk about whatever. I was gonna wear like just a regular ass like shirt. It was like this olive green, and it was this, and it would have blended in with the chairs, which we see more of. So I was like, screw it, I haven't worn this hoodie in forever, so I'm gonna wear this hoodie. So I'm wearing this hoodie, and it got me thinking. I was like, where, like, there's okay, three bags. All right, that's fine. And I was like, where did I get this hoodie? And I don't remember. I don't remember where I got this hoodie. To be honest with you, I don't remember where I got it. I remember when I got it. I got it sometime between my first and second MagFest, because I wore it to my... No, I didn't either. No, I did. Did I not? Didn't I? Huh. Oh, because I'm picturing myself. Because I'm picturing myself in the green shirt with the pocket and the striped black and white shirt. Is that... I think that's what You know what? No. Okay. Because I have a Link hat over there somewhere. I think it's on my guitar. But, and that's what I wore the Link hat to the second MagFest, and that's what I don't remember when I got this. I think I've worn this to a MagFest before. Oh, you know what? Because I think, oh man, I don't do I have that picture? Let me, oh God, now I'm annoyed. Now I gotta find it. Let's see, we gotta go way back for this one. I don't even think it's gonna be in 17. No, it was Mag 16. Oh wow, there's a picture of me, Mark, Twy, and Tim. Wow, that is a weird looking picture. Am I gonna show it? Probably not. There's a picture of Mark and Tim. No, I wore it. It was the year before. It was in 2016, I think, or 15. It's on my Facebook. I don't even know that I'm logged into Facebook. Okay, we have a Lego to build, and it's 4 minutes in, so we got to get started here. Oh, this is probably his little cape. Yeah, his little cape. First of all, we're building Keller and Beck. But yeah, I forget when I got this and where I got it. Where did I get this? I have no clue. It's gonna bother me now. It's so gonna bother me that I don't know where I got this or when. Sometime before 2016, apparently. But But yeah, I don't know. It's a pretty good hoodie. I kind of stopped wearing it after. Oh, these are way different than I remember. This is like actually soft. Oh my. Oh my. Okay. That's strange, but kind of cool. I love that this character Kelleran Beck is played by Ahmed Best, who played Jar Jar. It's cool. I don't know. I'm glad that people are happy for him. I'm glad that people are happy for like prequel actors that came back to Star Wars. I'm also happy that like that they're even bringing them back at all, because right in the beginning, I mean, Disney was not interested in the prequels at all. God, it's such an interesting thing to talk about. Oh my god. I still want to do like reviews of each of the Star Wars movies. I rehearse those. Like every now and then I'll like, you know, I'll when you're in a car or you have to shower, it's like 20 minutes to kill, you know. So occasionally I'm just like, well, what can I talk about? And it's like every couple of months I like do Star Wars reviews. And every couple of months I'm like, I should really do these. Here he is. I should really do these like for reals. So I really should. I would want to do them like things. I was thinking about that because like in the shower today, I was thinking about doing this vlog, and I was kind of like thinking about what I might talk about with that, and I was like, man, why do I do vlog? Sometimes I think about it. I'm like, why do I even vlog? Why do I even do this? Why do I even want to do this? I think it's partially, you know, because I enjoy it. You know, I enjoy talking at nothing and no one. But I would like it to be someone, which is my problem with a great many things, like streaming and whatnot, because it's just like, man, I don't even want to like, I don't even really have ambitions of like, you know, getting famous anymore. When I started out, I did. When I first started doing Let's Plays, I was like, I would love to, this is, you know, it's my dream job, you know, you know, that's a really good song by Yard Act, if you've never heard it, and you probably haven't. Me insulting your music taste. You probably never heard of Yard Act. I mean, you've heard of them if you've watched my top 10 albums of last year. So I'm just, you know, plugging myself. But anyways, yeah, no, there was a point where I was, you know, I would have loved to have gotten, you know, big off of Let's Playing, but it's like now it's just like I'm in it for the friends, you know. I'm in it just like to have this sense of community. I don't even really care. Like, I wouldn't even really care about the money. It would be lovely to be able to make money off of it. Like just as a secondary income, or whatever. But like, I don't know. It would be nice to be able to, what do we got here? Oh, cause it's okay. You know, it would just be nice to be able to, have, you know, a, you know, like a little community, you know, to not have to like wait at the beginning of the streams for people to, for my couple of regulars to show up so I can start. It would be nice to just kind of like, you know, have a reason to start going, you know, not that it's a bad thing that I wait and that I share games with friends and all that stuff, but like, you know, I don't know. It's just a feeling I get sometimes, but like, I don't know. I do think about it. It's like, man, because the vlogs really don't get a ton of, you know, they don't get a ton of views or anything. And sometimes it's like, okay, well, why am I putting myself out there if, you know, not a ton of people are watching, right? That's what's always worried me about like trying to do video essays, because I'm like, what if I put effort, you know, into a video essay and finally make one and then no one watches it? Like, that would be devastating. And it would be like, oh, well, there's that done forever, you know, there's that bubble burst. And there's a part of me that's like, that's exactly how it would go. Like, I don't know. I can't shake that feeling. And it's like, that's no reason not to do it, I guess. But like, you know, it does scare me. And it's weird because it's like, I kind of feel like if I had the right tools, and the right tools wouldn't even really be that hard to find because, you know, editing software is pretty easy. But like, if I had the right tools, like I would enjoy doing it, because like I went to high school for like video and it was what, multimedia. So it was video and like graphic design, like Photoshop and shit. I mean, this was you know, 15, 20 years ago now. God, those numbers are getting awkward, but like, you know, I actually liked, I kind of liked. I didn't like, there were parts of like the video that I didn't like, where it was like, oh, you know, all this shit and that shit, and you know, oh, you gotta look, you know, like it, but it's taken me what, 15 years to realize how eye-opening to the filmmaking process that was. Like, you know, because I mean, my problem was like, you know, I didn't want to make a, you know, oh, let's make a commercial for, you know, the environmental effort, you know, that we're putting in. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to make Star Wars, right? Like, who wants to make this stupid shit, right? Like, you know, I wanted to make Star Wars, and it was like, well, you got to learn how to make that shit first before you make Star Wars. And oh, hello, what is this? So this is, oh, am I missing something? No. Yes. Uh-oh. Oh, you know what? I did this wrong. I did this part wrong here. It is supposed to go on the end of here. Oh god, yeah, that looks awkward. Like, I wouldn't expect it to connect for this large part, because it had me connect this to this. I wouldn't expect that large part to go on 2 studs, but then you do this and it connects much more solidly. So that does make sense. Okay. Moving right along. So yeah, it just, I don't know. I did video in high school, and I did enjoy it. And it, you know, in hindsight now, it's kind of like, yeah, the tricky part of making a film of any sort is the fact that you do have to plan out every shot beforehand. You know, time is money, among other things. So like, you know, you gotta be ready for it. So, you know, I mean, it wasn't all fun because, you know, it wasn't what I wanted to do. And it was interesting because by the time we did get around to, like, you know, filming what I wanted to do, it was like I was kind of out of it. Oh, hello. Visual? Visual? Why did my... Hello? Why did my camera stop? Hang on a second. Let me just do this in real time. Hang on. All right. Well, there we go. Now we're back. Look at that. Oh my god. Well, whatever technical difficulty that was, I overcame. But yeah, you know, I was like, it's very interesting in hindsight, like learning about film and, you know, some of the basics, but like also, you know, shot composition and stuff like that. And it's like, I don't know, I wish, this has gotten to be a weird topic, but like, I kind of wish like we had used more cinematic examples, like in class. Like, dude, like, show me a brilliant scene from, like, I don't know, some well-regarded movie. But that never really happened. Didn't we talk? What was that one movie we were supposed to watch and I didn't? It was The Whale something. The Whale. It wasn't The Whale Hunter, because they didn't hunt whales. But like, it was The Whale something, and like nobody in the class Like, we were supposed to watch it, and, like, nobody in the class watched it. And it's like, dude, can we, like... I don't know. I feel like you gotta use movies that people recognize, or that are, like, acclaimed and classic, you know? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. And watching some indie film is... It's probably a good film. It's probably a great film. The whale, whatever, that I don't know what it is. Let's see. Was I supposed to put? Yeah, I was supposed to put a girl on the front here. Whale Rider. I think that's what it was. The Whale Rider, which, as I don't know. In high school, you hear a movie title like Whale Rider, and you're like, dude, I want to see somebody ride some whales, but that's not what the movie's about. Like, you're not mature enough to know that the movie is not about riding whales, and yet can still be somehow worthwhile, which is pretty fascinating. As an adult, you sort of come to realize that, but when you're a kid, you never do. Like, it's like, I don't care about Whale Rider. So, I did not expect to be talking about Whale Rider while doing this vlog, but here we are. This is just me being stream of consciousness. I did that pretty good, actually. I applied that sticker pretty well. I can apply a sticker. You would be surprised. You would be surprised. There's a reason Lego enthusiasts do not like stickers, and it's because they suck. Alright, so we got some clear things going on here to make it float. Yeah, boy, I like these clear pieces. They're always cool. But yeah, I'm, you know, I don't know what else to talk about. Really did not have a plan for this. I would like to do more topical stuff, though. I think that would be cool. I talk about that in every vlog and or video that I do, though, where I'm like, oh yeah, I would love to do more topical stuff. But I just, you know, earlier I did air my reservations about that, where it's like, I'm afraid of putting my effort into it and getting not what I want back. Or it's like, I'll post it and the only thing I'll get are mean comments. Like, I will immediately, like, if I wanted to do Star Wars videos, it's like, I will immediately attract the wrong type of crowd. Which anyone can interpret and still be correct at this point. But, like, yeah, I know that would happen to me because, I don't know. It's interesting how there was, oh, put yourself out there. And it's like, yeah, you know, I've been putting myself out here for the better part of 15 years now. And it's like, nothing particularly great has happened. You know what I mean? It's like, it's the same thing with, you know, with streaming and stuff. It's like, yeah, I put myself out there. You know, I do. And, you know, well, I don't know. It's unfair for me to complain about, you know, not being rewarded for streaming, because here's the thing, I'm still doing it, and I wouldn't still be doing it if I weren't getting something out of it. And I am getting something out of it. I get friends out of it. And the best part about streaming is that it is effectively planning out and spending time. Where's this piece? Oh, right here. Okay. It's effectively, you know, having a designated time to, you know, to spend with friends every week. That's the advantage of streaming. That's what keeps me doing it. There's a lovely bit of order. The fact, and also the fact that it keeps me playing games. And it encourages me to play new games, although sometimes that becomes difficult for me. Oh, that's not correct. I'm really not doing well with that tonight. But it really has. Like, it's really, it's I don't know. I just like it. It's just, there's something about it that I love doing. you know, and it'll keep me coming back, you know, for as long as I want to do it, you know, as long as somebody comes. I guess that's the, you know, that's the trick. So, yep. Um, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. Vlogging's a little weirder, um, because sometimes I do get some people like who comment on them, and sometimes I don't. I feel like the topical ones are more likely to get comments, or like ones where I come up with things to say, or things to reference, or whatever. Um, you know, things to reference. What am I talking about? But like if I ask a question or if there's a theme to the vlog or whatever, it tends to turn out a lot better. Um, so there's that. This one, I don't know. Am I gonna get any comments on it? I don't know. But I do like to do vlogs like to spur discussion, you know, or to interact with people. Because otherwise, I'm just, you know, I'm just ranting to myself. In the shower. So well, it's getting long. There is no jokes to be made about what I just said, so don't even. But yeah, it's not shit. We ain't even halfway on this son of a bitch. Oh man, I might like split. Should I split this into 2 vlogs? Actually, that'd be interesting. If I had gotten started right away, this would be a different thing. I mean, it's only a 21-minute vlog right now, but you know, I don't know. Maybe I should do a part 2. Maybe I could do a part 2. I don't know. That's an interesting. Okay, well, there's no point in pausing while I'm thinking about that. I should just keep building, you know. Like, because this step doesn't take very long at all. So that's new. This is 3 of them. The 4th one goes on top of here. Okay. And then 1 stud here. Oh, you know what? I didn't put this in here. That goes right here. Alrighty. Oh, no, there's a hair in there. Alright. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. I enjoy doing Lego. I couldn't do videos of this all the time. And I couldn't do the bigger sets because obviously it takes me a while, but you know. Okay, so that's the end of bag 1. I've got a couple of extras here, which is fine. Let me just put this over here for now. Let me take a look at bag 2. You know, bag 2 does not look as complicated. So we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going with this. We're going to play. We're going to play. We're going to play, Steve. All right. Ooh, we get to build some clone troopers. That's exciting. I have been wanting to build some clone troopers. This is one of 3 Lego Star Wars sets I got for Christmas. And I don't know about you, but I like to... This is going to be silly, but I actually like to kind of like spread my Christmas gifts out. So I actually haven't built any of the 3. This is the first one I'm building. So I don't know. Maybe that's a weird thing to do, but I do like to kind of wait and have them be and just kind of have them to do during the year. Also, if I were to have done these, right, if I were to build all 3 of them and they were all built, I would be like, oh, it's time to buy more Lego Star Wars. And it is not. It's basically never time to do that. So yeah. I don't need to buy myself much more Lego Star Wars than I already have, but I'm going to. It was interesting. I was telling Peyton this the other day. I was telling a couple people this, but like, it's interesting because last year I bought like 5 or 6. I bought Mos Espa, Invisible Hand, Ahsoka Shuttle. I built the N1. Oh, BB1. BD1. So yeah, I built like at least 5 Lego Star Wars sets last year. I think that's all of them. So I was like, yeah, I'm really into Lego Star Wars. I spent a bunch of money on Lego Star Wars. And it's like, it's interesting because like so many people I know, including my boss at work, like have gotten much larger and more expensive sets than I have, to the point where I'm like, man, I haven't really spent that much on it. And the reason I haven't is because I just don't have enough room to like display all of my I need a black one of these. To display all of my sets, which is, you know, sad. So I kind of don't buy more because I don't have any room, and I don't have any room for like the big ones, which is both a blessing and a curse because it means I'm not spending thousands of dollars on Legos. I'm sticking to hundreds, but I mean, I do enjoy Legos. I always find it interesting, like people who get into hobbies, or it's not even really a hobby anymore once you get down to it. But like, you know, like if you follow anyone on YouTube who's like into a thing, right? It's like it's always interesting how kind of miserable they are, you know. And I don't know, maybe that's kind of a mean thing to say, but like, because like people will complain about like the minifigures in a given set, or I feel like the main thing that they complain about that is absolutely correct is price. And indeed, I try not to support Lego's bad habits when they decide to overprice things, but you know, I don't know. It's interesting how much they have to like complain about, you know. And it's the same thing with like theme park channels. Like, oh my god, have you like I follow a couple. And I don't even really follow a couple. It's just that YouTube recommends them to me now because I have watched plenty of theme park videos, and I've probably said this in other vlogs or at least in streams because I feel like I'm repeating myself, but like I definitely those people seem miserable. You know what I mean? Those people really seem like they go to the theme parks way too much. You know, and it's like they know every detail and they get mad when things change, and they are able, like, when you know so much about something, you know, that you can tell people when something is bad, you know, that they otherwise wouldn't notice. And it's like, to a degree, I get it, because like, you know, like with theme parks, it's like, okay, why are they changing a thing that works and is classic and beloved and is okay? You know what I mean? It's like, why are they changing it? And it's like, I kind of get it. Like, I kind of get why you're mad, but it's also like, if I wasn't watching this channel, I wouldn't know and wouldn't care. So like, whatever, you know? It's like, I don't know. I went to Disney World in 23 and I enjoyed myself. And maybe it's just because I hadn't gone in years, but I enjoyed it. And it's like, looking back on it, yeah, I can see the flaws. Like, I can, you know, I can look back at my trip to Galaxy's Edge and be like, okay, it was really freaking cool to see it the first time. But also, yeah, there kind of isn't a ton to do there. You know, and yet I still look back and I'm like, dude, I wish I would have bought more stuff from there. You know, it's like, at the same time, it's like, I wish I would have patronized that that business more, even though it wasn't necessarily like the best thing, you know. But I don't know. I just, maybe it's just like inhuman nature to try and imagine, you know. I mean, maybe it's not such a bad thing that, you know, I do imagine what could be better about something, you know. But as long as it's all fun, some people just do not sound like they're having fun on the internet. It's the same thing with, like, you know, people who complain about shows and movies and games and stuff. Like, it just, some people just sound like they're not having fun. And it's just, it's interesting because, like, at some point in the internet's history, it was funny. You know what I mean? Like, back in the day, angry reviews were like they were all the rage, man. Everybody loved them, and I loved them. I watched, JonTron and PBG and Normal Boots and all that shit, all of that stuff. AVGN obviously kind of started that, but like, I don't know. It's just like, it's interesting. And it's interesting to see now that we're in like the year 2025, we're over 10 years past it. Like, it's interesting to see videos where it's like, well, everyone hates Sonic 06, but it's a lie. It's a lie that everyone hates Sonic 06. It's actually like a good game, and most Sonic games from that era are actually good, but the internet told people to hate them, and they did. And it's like, I don't know, I never had a stake in I never necessarily had a stake in the Sonic race, because I don't know why you would put stakes in a Sonic race, but it was like, it's like, I don't know. It's like, I didn't know any better. I was entertained by the fact that the games were not great, maybe, What is this telling me? Is it? Oh my god, what? This is very confusing, actually, the way this is laid out. Because it looks like they're supposed to be dangling off of one side, but it kind of looks like it's dangling off the other. Yeah, that's not what that looks like. That's not what that looks like. Okay, so we got to try to... So if we put them like this... Oh, that's how it is. Oh, you can put them in the middle. Oh, take a third option, baby. All right. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like, it is very interesting how things... See, this vlog is all over the place. So like, what are you going to comment on? What am I leaving for someone to comment on exactly? And the answer is nothing. The answer is there's just nothing. I'm sabotaging my own wants and desires, So that's a struggle. I don't know, man. But yeah, I don't know. It is interesting. People just like seem like they just don't like things anymore. Like it's it's so depressing to like. I found a channel today that talked about. I think it was just like 10 rides I would love to see in Epcot. That was the name of the video, and I watched it, and it was kind of, it was mildly interesting. And it's like, I looked at the recommended videos looking for more of that, because I was like, okay, this is fine. I could listen to more of this. And it's like, so many of the videos in the sidebar from the same person were like, why this ride sucks? Why this thing failed? Why this ride sucks? And it's just like, dude, I don't know. I'm getting old, and I'm kind of like, why are we like this? Why, like, and to some degree, it's like, I understand that things are, in fact, things are getting worse. Things are getting, the quality of things, whether it be theme park rides or movies or shows, is in some ways quantifiably decreasing, in favor of like profit and stuff. But like, at the same time, it's like, I don't know, man. To me, it's just entertainment. You know what I mean? It's like, and I get that we want quality entertainment, but like, I don't know. The problem is that we are all far too educated now and have had far too much experience and have been a part of far too many discussions about these topics, to just sit back and enjoy something. And I think that's kind of a shame. I think there's a strange but serene balance between being a good consumer and being a good consumer. Like, you don't want to just like consume, but you also don't want to like be so critical that you just stop enjoying things. Like I don't know. That's how I feel about it. Like, I don't know. I still want to enjoy things. It does get harder as you get older, I have found, to like enjoy things, because you kind of, you chase after the thrill of discovering something new, and we're just working on this little part right here, whatever the heck it is. Oh, I wonder if this is the sidecar. That's what it's going to be. But you at a certain point, you just end up chasing, that feeling you had kind of when you were young, of like discovering a piece of media for the first time and it being like nothing you've ever seen before and it kind of changing your life, you know? Because that was a thing, you know, when you were growing up, but that's also because that was during your formative years, hence the term formative years. And it's just like, I know I sound like a broken record, but I think it's true. And I think it's an underrated part of critiquing something that people have to understand. It's like, you got to go in with your own biases, man. Like, you got to understand that when you're critiquing something, you know? But I think you know, I think some people are you know, genuinely trying to critique things. I think some people just really want to bitch, unfortunately, because there are some, let's say, less than valid reasons that people like do not like shows nowadays, and yeah, that's dumb. That's dumb. I don't know. See, this is such a weird vlog now. Because I've talked about so many things. Remember when I talked about Whale Rider? Can we go back to Whale Rider? I wonder if I should go like try and find that movie and watch it now and see if it was actually good. I don't know. Like, I don't watch too many things that disappoint me. I think I just watch things that don't affect me. You know what I mean? Or like I just partake in media that just doesn't end up affecting me. And it's like, I don't know, no harm done, you know, to some degree. If I don't like something, I'll stop it. Like if I start playing a game I don't like, it's like, I'll just stop playing it. It's what happened with Bomb Rush Cyberfunk. And you would think I would like it because it's got funk in the name. And I wanted to like it, but I was kind of bad at it. And the second I had to do a score attack, I was like, this is over. This is done. I'm done. And I don't know. When it comes to games, it's even worse because it's like, if I don't have the patience for something, if I play a game and I'm like, something is off about this, there is an aspect to this game that I cannot grasp, and I know it will come back to bite me later. And yeah, Bomb Rush Cyberfunk was kind of like that, because I was like, clearly there is something I'm not understanding here. And clearly there is something that I will need to understand, you know, in order to be successful at this game. And I don't know that I have the patience to find out. I think some games just like don't necessarily do a good job teaching the player, and I think sometimes I'm just dumb. It actually happened recently with I played the demo for Penny's Big Breakaway, and I was like, there are things about this game that are going to become important that I do not quite understand. And that I feel that will become a problem in short order. And I don't know. I don't think that would hinder my enjoyment of the game, and I still want it, and I would still play the full game. But I was like, there are things about this, like the speed when you roll on the yo-yo, like the fact that I could never, the fact that I did not quite, I did not quite grasp how to make that totally effective. Yeah, there was something to that. There was definitely something to that. So it was kind of like, huh. So that game didn't click with me. I ended up playing Story of Seasons more. And I also got a game that I did start playing today called Asterigos, Curse of the Stars. It looked like a neat little action game. Somewhat to my surprise, it's kind of a Souls-ish game. And I'm like, ooh, this makes me nervous. I got to the first boss and I was like, oh, this is one of those games. So yeah, that was that was a little oh, so this is done now, but no, it's not. We're still doing some stuff. Okay. Oh wow, They're having me dump out bag 3, but they're not having me put together Grogu. That's funny. I actually might take the Grogu minifig to work, because, oh my god, we gotta do 4 of these sons of bitches? What is going on here? These skis. Oh, and they're like this. Oh, that's very strange. But yeah, I don't know. Games are hit or miss. And I've really, like, I struggled to find a game to play. And I still may not have found it, because I don't know if this Asterigos game is going to be what I'm looking for. It's kind of cool. Like, I'm kind of vibing with it, but I don't know. There may come, like, I feel like all it's going to take is one boss battle that is very frustrating, to just completely take me out of the game, and that's going to be it for me. I'm hoping that doesn't happen, but we'll see. I'm kind of like, man, how are they going to keep me invested in this game? There's a lot of like lore and stuff in the game too, so I'm kind of worried about that too, because I'm like, it's kind of not that interesting. It feels like it's definitely an indie studio, like, that wants to, and I don't mind this, like, as a thing, but it definitely feels like an indie studio that's like trying to imitate much larger games, like, you know, like Dark Souls and Elden Ring and all that stuff. Like, that's what it feels like to me. And there's nothing wrong with that. And I praise them for doing that, because, like, dude, reach for the stars, man. But, like, at the same time, it's kind of like, damn. You know, it's kind of like, dude, to ask an NPC 7 different questions is not the way to immerse me in your world. It's like, I feel like you gotta do that through gameplay first. I feel like that's your biggest way to do that, you know? And the game at that point hadn't. What I like about the game is that it does not seem to be too complex, and yet it seems like you can change it up enough for it to still be fun and fresh if you want it to be. So I don't know exactly how to quantify it, but it seems interesting, and I'll keep trying to play it. So yeah. Or I'll eventually find some other game, you know. I don't know how to work. I mean, basically, I'm waiting for Xenoblade X. That's the thing in my life. Sometimes the thing in your life that you're waiting for is just kind of silly, you know. But that's it right now. Like, sometimes it's just a game that you're waiting for, or whatever. And that's exactly where I'm at the moment. I am just kind of waiting for Xenoblade X. Oh my god, he's so tiny. I actually have one of these with the N1 Starfighter. So I might actually take this to work. Maybe I'll just take this whole set to work. It's not that big. It'll fit on my desk. So that'd be kind of neat. Oh, and this just goes right in here. If you tilt that up. Okay. Oh, did I goof? Yes, I did. I built it backwards. Okay, hang on. We'll just... I built it backwards. It was supposed to go the other way. Okay, there we go. That makes sense now. Okay, so there's that. Bada bing. Alright, and they're like, load up the guns. Load them up. Oh, they're like sideways. They're not like the typical ones. Alright. Locked and loaded, baby. Oh, and then if you... Oh, so that's just optional. If you put the thing on there, it'll look like it's floating. Okay. Neato. Duly noted. Alright, now we gotta build the traffic light. Or I think it's just a regular. I don't think it's a traffic light. We're coming close to the end here, folks. Don't worry. Don't worry, we're coming. It's almost over. You can tell by the... I can't believe I'm making this. I can't believe I'm doing this. I can't believe it's taking me this long. Well, again, if I hadn't done the intro and stuff, it wouldn't have taken me long. I'm still kind of surprised though. It's not a hard thing. I guess if I wasn't vlogging, it probably wouldn't have taken me. What I usually do when I'm building Lego is I'll watch like a Star Wars show, but like I guess this would have gotten me through an episode, but oh well. Darn. I think last time I built I think building the invisible hand got me through two episodes of a show, and I think that one is like exactly double the amount of pieces that this set is, so. Alright, get in here. Alright, so this. Oh, this is such a nice little light design. I love this actually. Like seriously? This is such a nice little, it's just like a. Oh, that looks like way, why does that look way taller than what I got here? Do I gotta like really push it down? No, it's just not. Okay, maybe it's I love this little light design. That's so good. That's so cute. Oh, and that's it. That's it. You just take these and oh, I gotta put oh, there's really nowhere to store his lightsabers. I love that he comes with one of each color though. That's kick-ass. We love that. All right, let's put him on the bike here. All right. Okay. Get on here. Come on. All right. Let's get in here. All right. Cool. Here we go. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, he's flying along on the bike with little Grogu in tow. He can run into this light, and the clones can chase after him. Kinda. They can just kind of chill. I guess they'll just be down there by the light smoking a cigarette or something. I don't know. But yeah, so we built a little speeder. Not that hard. Oh, we can like tilt it. No reason for that. But yeah, so that's cool. We built it. It only took us 50 freaking minutes. But yeah. If you've watched this, thank you very much for watching this. My rambles, I don't have a theme. I don't have a point to this. But I really felt like making a vlog in February, and I really didn't like talk about like anything current, which is funny, because I should probably do that. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed chilling and kind of watching me build a Lego, but like not really watching me because you couldn't see it, but whatever. Yeah, I hope you all have a good day, and I hope you enjoyed this, and a like, comment, subscribe or something. I don't know, whatever. Thank you. Oh man, I'm not good at this.